my style choices change. I've told you before, you never want to stay stagnant, and your style is one of those areas where you want to constantly evolve to keep it interesting, to keep others around you on their toes to see what you're doing. This is what keeps you on the cusp of style and people breaking their necks for you. Today, I'm gonna show you the 7 things that I no longer will be wearing in the new year. These are things that, in my opinion, are played out. Everybody's wearing them, so when I wear them, I look like a bandwagon. They don't look stylish anymore, and they just don't function with my personal style. I feel like I've outgrown them. So today, here are 7 things that I personally are not gonna be wearing. Let's hop into it. Number 1. White leather sneakers. Okay, yeah, who am I joking? I'm probably still gonna wear them, but I'm not gonna wear them as often. You see, if you've ever seen a shoe collection video of mine, which I did a recent one on our vlog channel, which you can watch up here, you'll notice I have about 100 pairs of shoes. 10% of those shoes are white sneakers. Our brain always goes towards the path of least resistance. Well, for this year, I wanna stop that and instead explore new options to develop my style more, to be more interesting with my footwear, to, again, keep others guessing and keep my style refreshed. Number 2, synthetic fragrances. This is a revelation that I had this year alone. Boys, I am done with synthetic fragrances, and by that I mean the cheap fragrances that you go into the department store and buy. I used to be the dude that would collect these a lot. I've done videos on them all the time. However, this year I've had like an awakening. It was weird. I tried one pure high-end fragrance, which the fragrances are more pure. You don't get that alcohol smell of them because they're not synthetic, and even better, they tend to last longer. Even though each bottle will cost you $400, $500, or even $600, the fragrances last longer. Now, my favorite part about this is that they're also unique. The fragrances that you get at Killian, Creed, MGK, these top tier fragrances usually smell unlike anything else you'll ever buy or that you'll smell any other dude will smell like, which will entice more women and people to compliment you. Which rolls us on to number 3. When it comes to clothing that's more sustainable, biodegradable. This fast fashion mentality where you just buy one piece and throw it away immediately, which does cause a problem to our environment. This is why I'm loving new companies like Allbirds, Nothing New, or even Everlane, where they're investing in a more sustainable option. Where at Essentials, we're doing the exact same thing. This is the exact same reason why we use bamboo in our stuff and Tencel rather than just regular cotton. These 2 other options are way more sustainable for the environment, and they perform better on us than cotton. I've showed you, our Essential shirts don't shrink like regular cotton, and they feel like silk. The reason why brands don't use it though is because it's super expensive to produce, and they're not gonna make the high profit margins that they make when they make a cheap 50-cent t-shirt made out of cotton. Our stuff is way more expensive, which is why we sell at 30 bucks. But I want to show you that this is the right step and why we sell them at 30 bucks. So what I did, which was insane, today our essential sale is now open where we have items up to 70% off. Now, let me explain to you something. We have never, let me repeat that one more time, never done a sale for essentials because, well, it sells so fast. Every time we do a launch, it sells in seconds. The reason we're doing it now is for those guys that are in between. The guys that want to try essentials but can't justify the price because they've never tried an item of this high quality. Well, I want you to try it. And today, you got no excuse. Today, boys, our store is now open, and I would go fast because I do not know how long this is gonna last. We did not order a lot of inventory for the sale. And again, a lot of items are gonna be up to 70% off. And yes, boys, there's still free shipping domestically. And if you order between today and tomorrow, tomorrow's our last day for the sale. After tomorrow, the sale is closed. You're guaranteed to get the order by Christmas. As for international customers, you're also going to get the order by Christmas. We're paying extra. Boys, this sale for essentials is the biggest we've ever done. This is the first time we do a sale, so it all depends on you. If the reception is great, we'll do another one next year, but even bigger. So I'd go right now so you can try a more sustainable option that's high quality and it looks amazing. Number 4, high volume hairstyles. High volume hairstyles are kind of dying out. And when I spoke to a lot of women, they said the same thing. It just looks unbalanced, unnatural, especially when it's a lot of volume like it was trending a few years ago. Your head looks unproportionately bigger than your body. A more polished, mellowed out hairstyle tends to make you look more dapper, more handsome, and better looking, which is why for the new year, I'm gonna try more mellowed out hairstyles where the volume isn't as excessive to see how I feel. But high volume for me, it's no longer a go. Number 5, this one might surprise a lot of you, but it suits. And let me explain, I still believe you need suits in your wardrobe, at least 1 or 2 good ones. However, I just don't wear them as often anymore. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't. My lifestyle does not require it. And because of that, I don't think you need to invest in a whole closet of suits like I have, because then you're just gonna have them sitting there and never wear them. You just need 1 to 2 good suits in your wardrobe for important events, whenever you gotta really impress somebody, when you got a presentation, when you got a funeral, when you got a wedding. That 1 good suit is gonna go a long way. Other than that, I just don't think I'll longer wear them. Which rolls into number 6 is very similar, dress shoes. See, I used to wear a lot of dress shoes when I wore a lot of suits because, well, they kind of go like PB&J together. One matches the other. Because if I'm not wearing a suit, I most likely won't be wearing the shoes because I won't match them with a more casual option. Personally, I like a smarter shoe like a loafer like these. These Gucci loafers are my favorite because you can wear them casually with jeans, with chinos, with shorts, and also pair them with suits if need be. This to me is a way smarter option than dress shoes. And finally, number 7, probably the most played out boot of this decade, the Chelsea boot. The Chelsea boot at one point was the peak item in my closet, that's the only thing I would wear, and now it's just become a symbolism of F-boys. And now everybody wears them. It's just, when I see everybody wearing it, I no longer want to wear it anymore because you just look like one of the bunch. You don't stand out. Nobody's gonna notice you. Very similar to Yeezy 350s. Now these Chelseas, now that everybody wears them and they're just common, personally, to me, they just lost their appeal, and I like different boot options, more like these, which is more of a workwear boot. To me, looks super rugged, different, and unique. That, in my opinion, makes me look 10 times more stylish. And that's basically it for this week's video, guys. Those are 7 things that I personally am no longer wearing. If you guys like this video and found it informative, don't forget to drop us a like down below. Also, boys, don't forget, boys, our essential sales going on right now. I'd click the link down below to check it out. That's it for me today. See you next time.